Good game, MP.
All right, we're here in the gym. Game time in a few hours. All the other players have put in their work. They're about to put that work to the test. But of course, one guy's still working.
Yeah, I can't control everything, but
You got it. You got it.
I can't control how hard I work out. Yeah. Control what you can control. That's what being a pro is.
Give us an example.
All right, so lately I've been tightening up my reverse layups. I can't control someone being taller than me or being in a good position, but I can use the rim as a defender on my reverses. Every move has a purpose. Reverse, it helps you deceive your defender and avoid a blocked shot.
So, you want to show out with some reverse layups tonight?
You know I will, Xander Jones. You know I will.
Let's get after it, MP.
We've got a special one for you here. A good old-fashioned East-West showdown, Richard.
Oh, you love to see it, B.A. It's a matter of pride when it comes to these games. It's a matchup that you don't get to see very often.
Outside Jones. Pass to Şengün. Back to Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Rodriguez. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
Here are the 5 for Philadelphia. They've got MP, Jeremy Sohan out there with Jared Allen. Then it's Dimon, and it's Burton in at the small forward position.
A clever choice by MP to give the defender that little pump fake for space.
And he makes all 3. Now here's Thompson. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
He's just too quick to the cup. No one near him to get postered.
Here's MP, and MP throws it down.
MP just showing off the vert.
First quarter, just over a minute played. To the right side, Smith finds Thompson.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Houston shooting their first foul shots of the night. The first one falls. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Smith. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Look, sometimes you got to go up and grab those boards. Smith doing a good job of using that length and finishing off that glass.
Here's Burton. Sinks the tray.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Rodriguez. He played a great game against Boston. MP right side. Lays it up and banks it in. MP's got 7 points.
Fighting through contact. MP. Whew.
Here's Rodriguez. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. The 76ers have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Back to MP. To the wing, right side. Sohan, the pass to Gomez. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Şengün.
Such a talented player. MP can take over a game, but he also knows how important it is to keep his teammates engaged.
Christie's checked in for Houston. Here's Thompson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Houston shooting their The Sixers trailing. Amen Thompson out there with Max Christie. Then it's Green. Then it's Smith. And it's Béranger in at the 5. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. It's deflected. And there's the lob. And stolen by Edwards. Randall finds MP. Over to the wing. Here's Black. And he misses the go-ahead basket. And it's Green with the ball for Houston. They'll be off to Portland for a meeting with the Trailblazers after this one. They're kicking off a 4-game road trip. Christie with the ball. 5 points in the game. Counted from distance. Christie's got 8.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
And out of bounds, Houston will have it. Some changes for Philadelphia. Sohan's checked in for Craig. Demon comes in for Edwards. Houston leading by 5. Here's Thompson. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
On the wing, MP. Defended by Thompson. Here's Gomez. Christie with a rebound. Houston has got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. Here's Thompson, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to go on Jeremy Sohan. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
Jones, he's checked in for Christie. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Grizzlies was simply terrific. He contributed 62 points, and once again, he was lights out from distance. And really, it's a game that will stand out when you look at his career, considering how absurd some of those numbers are.
Yeah, spot on, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Thompson's shot is off.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Gomez gets the bucket.
And MP is having himself a game, staying aggressive.
Houston leading by 6. And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And Grant, in recent years, we've seen the pace of the NBA game increasing.
Yeah, it stagnated in the 90s, but it is back. We're still not at the frenetic pace of the 1960s when we'd see over 120 possessions a game, but the efficiency is at an all-time high.
Alperen Şengün's checked in for the Rockets. Christie comes in for Smith. Pass to Rodriguez. Three-pointer. The Rockets again can't hit.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Here's Gomez. Drops it in. Nice little reverse there from MP.
Yeah, attacking on the interior, MP can be relentless.
Now Thompson. Outside Christie. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Christie. And at the midpoint of the season, a great time to check out the power rankings. Gives you a good idea of how teams stack up. You look at New Orleans, they slipped a bit. Still in the top 10, though.
Checking out the 76ers, they're the best team in the league. No surprise at all. I mean, they have the talent. They will be a factor in the title race. They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Thompson outside. Pass to Rodriguez. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. On the wing, MP. Defended by Thompson. Here's MP. Ooh, the power move from MP.
I'll be honest, he's having a better quarter than a lot of my nights back when I played.
Houston has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Rodriguez, the pass to Thompson. Şengün, the screen. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. That's 7 points for Alperen Şengün.
Set him up, and Şengün executed the pick and roll to perfection.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Here's Thompson. He's got it. 3 for 7 now.
Nice offense here. Close in. Great bet to go.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Thompson against MP. And MP throws it down.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. Here's Rodriguez. And so it's tied as we head to halftime. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Welcome, folks. The Philadelphia 76ers going head-to-head in what's been a neck-and-neck battle through 2 quarters.
Giving Coach gray hairs with the turnovers. It's time to slow things down. Protect the rock. Make the simple.
And let's focus now on the... That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in.
And as our coverage continues, happy Valentine's Day again to everyone out there. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Second half underway. Here's who Nick Nurse has got on the floor. Jared Allen out there with Jeremy Sohan. Then it's MP, then it's Dimon, and it's Burton in at the 3.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Takes it in for the lead. Philadelphia moving it around. Shot clock at 5. Late clock, the Sixers need to put one up here. And it goes. That makes him 9 for 13 now.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Pass to Şengün. Now Thompson fires the 3. The rebound by Allen. And here's MP. He's got 24. He takes it in. MP attacking the basket.
Nice persistence by MP off the drive.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Here's Rodriguez to the paint. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Here's Rodriguez. Şengün, the screen. Rodriguez, the pass to Şengün. No good from outside.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting one of the past 4 shots to fall.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Amen Thompson, one of the most spectacular athletes in basketball. Coach Ime Udoka said he's so fast and explosive that he has the versatility to attack any matchup. Put a big body on him, he still has his advantages. We can put him anywhere in actions, and he can get downhill. Back to you.
What an athlete. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
On the wing, MP. And he's got 28 now. Thompson outside. 1:52 left in the third. To the wing on the left. Here's Şengün. The Rockets with another miss. Philadelphia leading by 4. Here's MP. MP making his presence felt.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Houston has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And Houston making a change here. Christie's checked in. The 76ers making a switch here. A minute and a half left in the third quarter here. Thompson outside. The three-pointer off the mark.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
MP, the pass to Black. Back to MP. Down low. Five to shoot. Uses the glass on the layup. And now an 8-point Philadelphia lead.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Here's Thompson. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. Off the inbound pass. Oh, MP buries the triple.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Houston has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. We've got Smith, and it's Rodriguez in at the point guard position. That's the 5 for Houston right now. MP inside, defended by Jones. Oh, and it's good. MP flipping it in with the reverse.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Philadelphia.
You've got to be impressed with how assertive they are on offense, continuing to cut hard to the rim time and time again.
They're also doing a good job working the ball inside tonight. The defense has been struggling to slow them down there in the paint.
You can run some offense through Şengün because he has a high basketball IQ.
Stolen by Thompson. Smith against him. Here's Rodriguez. Now Thompson. Jones knocks down the trifecta.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
MP inside, working on Thompson. MP inside, defended by Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Here's MP. Şengün pulls it down.
I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised he missed that.
Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
And the foul called on MP. That's his 4th foul of the contest. We've got 1:55 left to play in the 4th to take the lead. Ooh, stolen by Allen.
That was just incredible instincts defensively. He saw the ball coming back out and made the play.
And it's rejected. And they recover it. Now Şengün. Smith outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, touches it off the glass.
There is just a hunger to Smith's game, and I think that helps fuel him in these big moments.
Foul called on MP. That'll be foul number 5 on him.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Houston has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. Here's Rodriguez. Şengün. Now Thompson. Oh, the stuff!
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. There's the drive. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Thompson left side. Buries it from outside.
I guess that defense thought they could live with that, and he punished them for thinking so.
When you need one bad, go to a high percentage shooter, and Allen is that guy.
Leading by 5, and now they decide to foul intentionally. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he does get the second one, and that increases the lead to 6. And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. MP. Oh, missed on the train. And now we've got an intentional foul. Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Şengün's fun to watch on the block. Drop steps, spin moves, up and unders. This man will put on a clinic down low.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
And if I were them, I'd start thinking about where I'm going to get food after the game, because this one looks a bit out of reach.
And that's an intentional foul. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And the second of 2 is good. And that puts him up 5. And the 76ers with possession. Oh, a gorgeous feed. He hammered it down.
Big Jared Allen outshining the bright lights.
And an intentional foul right there. So the first one drops. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws good. And it's a 5-point game.
Gets them to fall, and those are huge free throws. It's now a 2-possession game.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
And he ends up making the second. And that gives him a 4-point cushion.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Clock working against them right now.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play, coming through when it matters most.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. First free throw is good, and that'll put them up 2. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 3-point game.
Wow, doing all he can to give them the edge, pulling their lead out to 3 points.
And what a big-time play by MP, showing no fear when the heat is on.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout, and a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Here's Rodriguez. Takes a 13-footer. Oh, he can't jam it home.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those balls.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. And so the big win by Houston in a tight game. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
And now let's catch up with Dominic Hamill.
Not the result you were looking for as a team today, MP, and I'm guessing not the result you were hoping for as far as setting the table for others?
Yeah, it's obvious. This definitely was a disappointing result, but we'll bounce back. We know we're better than this, and we can't wait to get out there and show everybody what we're capable of. We're a championship contending team.
Count on it, MP. Thanks for your time. Ryan, back to you.
Thank you, Dominic. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForte.